and I never walk when I can drive.
Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and today we'll be taking a look at our first exclusive for the December Siege. This is what we call the Transformers Generations Selects figure. Generation Selects is a fan-dedicated line of figures featuring fan-favorite special edition characters you can't find in the main line, and you can only find at specialty stores such as Big Bad Toy Store, eBay, and conventions and other things. Alright? And this is going to be the Transformers War for Cybertron. I'm going to go ahead and say Siege. I mean, it doesn't say Siege on the box, but since Siege is the current line out now, we'll call it Siege Smokescreen. And, well, you're just going to have to take on faith that he's in there because, as you can see, this is just a plain cardboard box. Has a nice Autobot symbol there, some nice Cybertronian writings. That's Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy here, Age, Hasbro, all the other stuff. On the side of the box here, you have some credits for the box, nothing too important. You have Transformers War for Cybertron here, and half of an Autobot symbol here, and on the back of the box, nothing, and really the only thing you can get that kind of tells you what's inside is this big sticker right here on the bottom that says Deluxe Class, Classe Deluxe, Classe Deluo, Smokescreen, War for Cybertron, CGS06, and some more credits. So hopefully whatever's in the box will match to that little sticker. So what we'll do is we'll cut off on the bottom of the box here, and then we shall open it up. Let's see how this works. Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. Da, da, da. Open up the packaging. Have some nice artwork on the inside of the box. That's pretty neat. And then what we'll do is we'll bring him up and see that, yes, in fact, it is Smokescreen, and this is what he looks like in the box. Nice little clamshell, and really you can see his accessories there and some instructions behind him. But anyway, that's what he looks like in this weird, strange box, but no one wants to see him in a weird, strange box. I know I don't, so let's get him out and see what he can do. And here we have Smokescreen out of the box, and he comes with a set of instructions that has some nice diagrams of colored that tells you how to switch and swap and flip and flop. Everything you need to get him from a car into a robot. He also comes with two of these white plastic guns, very nicely done. They are the same, and they're just white, and they have like some molded detail on there and some ports on the bottom so that you can tab them in. So that's pretty nice. This is called the W50 Volt Beam Cannon. I don't know if that's important for you, but hey, there you go. And these particular pistols or Volt Beam Cannons can tab right into here on his front. That's really the only place they can go because of the type of tabbing they have. So that's really nice. You can have them shoot things if you're so inclined. He also comes with a longer handgun rifle type thing. And this is called the W45 Acid Pellet Blaster. So he can blast some pellets of acid. So yeah, that's good. Also, you can see it's done in blue and painted white. So that's pretty neat right there. And actually, if you want to store it onto the car, you can, because there is another port right here on the top of Smokescreen, and it will slide right into there. So he could become a triple threat of murder, death, destruction. Yeah, and that is his accessories. Now, taking a closer look at the car mode himself, he is a nice Cybertronian car. He is supposed to be like a race car. He is mostly blue on the sides. He has some white trim on the bottom and a little bit of white trim on the top. This, pretty sure is supposed to be his race number. I think it was 38. I'll have to check on that. Front, he has some nice white spoiler stuff down here, and blue, some silver for headlights, nice Autobot symbol there, again, so supposedly Cybertronian letters, or numbers, and nice hood of red, has some smoky translucent plastic for windows, and going to the back, which is good, because, you know, he is Smokescreen. His tires are a smoky plastic, so those are nice. They roll really good, so he can roll if you get them on a surface that has some integrity. This is basically plastic, so I don't know if it's not very good for gripping unless it had like rubber tires. Anyway, on the back, not really a lot of detail there, just some molded stuff into the back that you can see. And on the bottom, you can look at the bottom, you can't really see. I guess you can make out that these are like hands and arms, and you can see the back of his head there, but anyway, for the most part, it doesn't really look like a robot, I don't think. Yeah. And for comparison, here he is with Optimus, so you can see there's quite a bit of a size difference there. Very nice. Okay. Now, with Optimus to the side, here he is with Red Alert. So they look pretty similar. Car type bots. So put the Red Alert off to the side. Here he is with Hound. Let's see what they look like together. There we go. And finally, here he is with Mirage, another racing type vehicle. So different styles of racing cars. Yeah, so that's pretty Galway. Yeah, and there you have some comparisons in vehicle modes. Let's get them moved around here. Put him here, go back, and there you have some nice Autobots in car mode. Very good. But I think one of the more interesting comparisons people want to see is this is him and this is Prowl. And basically, they are the same mold. They are just painted differently. And, yeah. We'll see a little bit of comparisons. There's not really anything to compare other than the paint schemes, because they are, in fact, the same car and the same style and mold. And I don't really see anything different about them other than, you know, Prowl has the light bar on the top. Wheels are the same, just painted differently. And that's pretty much it for the comparison there. So yeah, you can see everything under the bottom, all the same. Same details, same everything. So, moving on. And for transformation, he is the exact same toy as Prowl, so he will transform the exact same way. So what I like to do is take him here, open up the doors here, then extend the legs out and down, spin them around. Alright, then at that point you can split them apart, bring the spoiler back up to form the feet, and pull out this little tab here to be his heel. Okay, and from that point you will bring the arms straight up, out to the side. That will get rid of one. Take the other one up and out to the side. That'll get rid of the other. You can then take the whole front car section on this hinge right here that's white, and it will go up. That will reveal the head, twist the head around, and what you want to do is go up here to this black section. It's a tab, it comes down, and then when that comes down, you can push this little red part of the hood down. This part will, this tab will go into the back of Smokescreen's head like this, and that will enable his head to go straight up into the cavity and down. Boom! Alright, snap that into place, and we're almost done. Take his arms, twist them around to the back, and then bring down the forearm. Like so. On both sides. So, twist it to the back, and bring it down, and boom. You have Smokescreen in his robot mode. And he is a very nice G1 representation of Smokescreen. And taking a closer look at Smokescreen, we'll go a little close on his head here, and it is a brand new head sculpt, and it is nicely done. It has your blue helmet type, some yellowish gold for the wings on the head crest. He has some nice blue eyes in there, nice silver face, and his head comes down to his body, some red and some blues, silvers, black for his belly. And let me get a little closer look. I am a bit disappointed. They have a lot of good detail in there. I think they could have picked some out in like silver or blues or reds or something, but they did not do that. But anyway, what are you going to do? He has black forearms with some blue shoulders, some blue hands, black legs coming down to the smoky translucent plastic for his legs, and some blue feet. And that's pretty much him. And he's got his wings out, which is pretty neat. The only thing I could critique about him is, unlike Prowl and Blue Streak, Smokescreen had a way to have his wheels up on the top like this. So I wish there was a way that we could move the arms around to where, well, is that? Maybe. To how his arms would have the tires on top. But that's kind of one of the things that set him apart. That, and he also, unlike Prowl, had cannons on his head when he transformed. So these were always part of his standard transformation. So that's what you'd get when you would see Smokescreen in the G1 or cartoon. So that's pretty neat right there. Alright. And looking at articulation, he basically has a head that goes 360 degrees around, and it's on a ball peg. It can go down a little, can't go really up, but it, you know, it wiggles around a little bit if you're interested. Shoulders can go 360 degrees if you get them out of the way of the wings. He has a bicep swivel. He has an elbow bend. It can go that far, and his hands can go 360 degrees if you get them to move. There they go. They're a little stiff because it's a brand new figure, which is fine. He kind of has nothing really here at the ab area, but he does have a waist swivel, so you can get him all the way around there. His legs can go up and back and a little bit out to the side. Ooh. So he has a knee bend right there, which is pretty nice. And he has a thigh swivel, just a little bit, so because it can't go all the way around, but it can swivel just a hair. And then his toes or his feet can go up and down a little bit, and you have this little hinge for your heel, and you have a rocker. So that's pretty much it for articulation for him. And his wings can go, you know, I don't know, back and forth if you were so inclined to have wings move around. Okay. And here Smokescreen is with his rifle acid pellet rifle and his shoulder cannons, making him all armored up and ready to go to battle. Yeah, and that looks really nice. And for comparison, here Smokescreen is with Optimus, the big boss. And here he is with Red Alert. Very nice comparison there. With his racing buddy Mirage. Hello. Uh-oh. Come on, Mirage, get your feet together. There. Alright. And last but not least, here he is with Hound. And that's a good team of Autobots right there. Come on, Red Alert, come out to the side here. So, yeah. Good team. Good team. And for the last comparison, here he is with Prowl. Again, these are the same figures, same mold. Only thing different is the head sculpts. You can see that they were different there. Let me get a little closer looking. So you can see the head sculpts are different, and aesthetically, Smokescreen has shoulder cannons. But other than that, the mold is exactly the same. Colors are obviously different. And there's one more of these figures they did for the G1 cartoon, and we'll take a look at that a little later on. But anyway, and this has been the special edition Generation Selects War for Cybertron Smokescreen. Remember, the Generation Selects are fan favorites that were made and are not in your main line, so if you want them, you gotta pick them up at a specialty shop. I did look at the box, see if I could find the Siege Blacklight code. I didn't see it. It may be there. If I find it later, I'll try to put it in the description or make a comment with it in. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review. He is the first of the exclusives that we're going to be looking at this month for December Siege. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Hang on to your dreams. The future is built on dreams. Hang on.